I guess for each of you, if you just want to comment quickly, first of all, just about being back here on campus and ready to go to work, how excited are each of you?
Really excited. Team bonding we got going on right now. A lot of hard work, dedication being put in this season, and really excited to get to it and get back on the field tomorrow.
Yeah, kind of same thing what Buck said. It's just been a long summer, a lot of hard work, a lot of fun. So we're just ready to see if we can transfer that to the season.
Yeah, with all the returning guys and the new guys coming in, I think we've just been bonding really well, and we're just ecstatic to be back and been working out after a good summer. So
We're excited to see all the hard work we put in finally pay off and ready to get started tomorrow.
Antonio, so walk us through what happened with the wrist. Coach Gill said it was a car accident, and have the doctors, trainers told you about the prognosis of when you're going to get out of the cast and when you'll be ready to play?
Oh, yeah, it's just got in a car accident, but be ready by season.
Hey guys, anyone can comment on this. A lot of changes coming back. Obviously, the transition to FBS, the stadium's going to look a lot different. Does that manifest itself as excitement and motivation, or more pressure?
Excitement. It's a lot of pressure too, but we know we can handle it. That's why we're here, and a lot of guys on scholarship because of the stage we got put on. We're ready for it. We're ready for all the exposure and all the excitement that comes with this season, and we're ready to give it our all.
Again, open to any one of you guys. Coach talked about how this season will obviously be a season of first with the move to FBS. How is that motivating you guys going into this year? Obviously, it's kind of a unique situation that not a lot of other teams are going through.
we've just come off a really good summer for lifting and stuff. So we're pushed, like we've already shown that we're ready to get into this season because we've killed it in the summer and we're ready to go with the new guys and just with the returning guys. Just the new stage we're getting on. I think there's a lot of excitement in our locker room right now.
Steven, with all the weapons you have coming back on the offensive side of the ball and explosive as you guys were last season, how excited are you to really spearhead this offense into something really special this year?
Yeah, I mean, it should be really special this year. We got a lot of guys coming back and a lot of guys that are willing to step up as young guys and play a big role when one of the older guys has to get a break or something. This offense should be a really good season this year. I mean, everybody's coming back. We're loaded. I mean, it should be a lot of fun.
Buckshot, I know Coach had talked about you as far as being a leader and kind of getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. What do you feel like you've been able to do to kind of take that on a little bit more?
Just get more close with my teammates. Understand each and every one of my teammates' situation that they're being put in, and just being there for them, knowing that that they could count on me and I could count on them, and that's really what it comes to at the end of the day. Is basically like a brotherhood that we grew from just over the summer and from just whenever we first stepped foot on campus.
For any of you guys, Coach Gill said he required all the scholarship players to be here on campus to work with Coach Gillespie, and said of the players who were here, 90% of them set personal bests in the weight room. How important was that for you guys to be here over the summer as a unit, work out, and then also work out on your own together to gain some cohesiveness?
Just come here together. We just know that we want to be nice and we want to be big and strong for the season. So a lot of times some people will go home and they won't necessarily work out, but when you come here, it's like a mandatory thing. So here, and when you're with all your brothers and your family members, everyone can just push each other to just do their best. So we know when we're all here together from the beginning, it'll be as good as it's going to be.
James and Dante, I know Coach Daly talked about the offensive line being a position of strength because there's so much experience over there. Do you both feel that way as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We got a bunch of guys coming back. We don't have even our young guys like Tristan Schultz. He came in, played a lot last year, and so most of our guys have at least had 10, 15 games experience. So we're just ready to get on the roll.
One thing we've dealt with here on the offensive line for the past couple of years is depth issues, and we feel like with the guys we brought in and with the guys that'll be able to play this year, that'll sort itself out. And the depth will be in a better spot than years past.
For James and Dante, just piggybacking off that, you guys were here during some of the lean years when you guys were going through a lot of injuries and that 2 deep was becoming like a 3 deep or, you know, getting into the walk-on guys. You guys played relatively healthy all of last year. How much is that going to help with that experience, and also, especially with everyone on the 2 deep coming back, plus also adding those 5 freshmen coming in to really solidify that unit?
So this year, like having the 2 deep, having experience, is giving the first guys a shot at a break. And I know Coach Stamps talked about rotating more this year, especially at the level we're going to be playing at. So just like rotating guys in, so everybody will be fresh and we'll be able to just really participate and perform at a high level.
Guys, once again, going back to all the changes, how are you hoping that the fans are going to respond to that, and how do they play into your method of football?
Yeah, I mean, the fans are a big part of our game. You know, they're there to support us, and we want to see everybody out, get the new stadium filled, sold out, and because without them, it's just a quiet game, and we love hearing them cheering us on, and that's basically, we play for our team, ourselves, our coaches, and our fans, and that's what we're planning on playing for.
Guys, when you look at that stadium going up out there and you think about playing a game in a packed house against Old Dominion, and what really comes to your mind? Do you try to play it out how it might go, or what do you think about?
I think it would be crazy seeing it. I mean, we've been in some big stadiums these past couple of years, but just seeing it here at our house and seeing our fans and them coming to see us play and just people that we know, I think it would be amazing. I'm excited.
Great feeling. It's really excited.
James is the lone senior up here with the announcement of the possibility of being bowl eligible this year and to go to the Cure Bowl. What does that do from a motivational standpoint to know that you get to 7, 8 wins? There's the possibility you guys can keep your season alive and get a chance to taste a bowl game. What does that mean for you as a senior to have a possibility to go out to end your career like that?
Yeah, for me, it's just a great opportunity. Just knowing when I was a freshman, we had all these seniors. When I was a freshman, they wanted to do this. They wanted to be in this spot. And talking to some of them now, like they're pushing to be like, we just got to make sure that everybody goes well and taking one game at a time. And I'm just happy to be in this situation, this place, and God's really blessed me for that.
Looking at the schedule this year compared to years prior, when you guys saw the sheet come out, what was the first thing you guys thought of? Competition-wise, playing Auburn.
I mean, that's what we like. We want to see the competition. We want to bring as much competition on our schedule as we can. We're ready to compete with whoever and whenever, and that's our mindset, and that's the mindset I think the whole team has to have coming into the season is, we're fighting. It's going to be a dogfight every game, and we're going to be ready.
For anyone up here, what's the feeling like now being at the FBS level, of being at the top tier of college football and getting that opportunity to play the Auburns, the Virginias, the Old Dominions of the world, and get that opportunity to play on a big stage?
It's exciting. So it's more excitement added to the school. Our coaches coming here, being recruited here, they said possibly one day that it could happen, and it just so happened to happen this year. So we just feel really blessed to be here, and we're going to do the best we can.
You guys feel like that there's another step for this offense to take this year, and what is it?
I mean, it's always room for improvement. I mean, a lot of things we could improve on that could help us win games this year. I mean, just equaling out our pass with the run game, I would say. Maybe just, attacking the run game a little more, and that usually opens up the pass and play action passes. So, I mean, just I would say that would probably be one thing to improve on.
Yeah, for us as an offensive line, that's one thing we're hopping on this year is we didn't run the ball very well sometimes last year, and that's one of our major issues. One of our major points we're hitting, just be pricks on the field and finish and open up gaps for the guys.
Buckshot, I know the tight end hasn't been real prominent in the offense the past couple of years, and coaching staff talked about having them be more of a featured position, certainly offensively. maybe why hasn't it been, you feel like, in the past, and what's different this year that should make them more effective?
Now that we got more talented guys, I'm not gonna say like more athletic guys on the field now at the tight end position, we're able to, you know, put them in certain plays that they could help, you know, the offense improve on, like quick little routes and stuff like that could help, just because they haven't seen it yet, and that'll be a big improvement for us just because they haven't seen what our tight ends could do. We got a lot of tight ends right now that could possibly be a big help for us in this upcoming season.
This is for Antonio. Are you you feel like that you're going to be at the top of everyone's scouting list now from the wide receiver standpoint? Or are you ready to step up against some of these corners you're going to be facing?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I would hope that I was. That means I did something a little right last year, but hopefully, I'm definitely ready to step up to it. So hopefully this camp goes well. We can just get into the swing of things. Of course, we're not really worried about any of the competition. We'll respect them, but we won't fear them. So we're just ready to go out there and play.
Tony, the wide receiver room is probably one of the deepest on the offensive side, with so many returning guys plus junior college guys and, you know, some talented freshmen coming in. What's the competition going to be like in that room with so many guys, especially with two quarterbacks also transitioning to wide receiver?
Oh yeah, well it's up to the depth. I feel like anyone in there can play. So just have to come in, see how they retain the information during camp, see how they produce on the field, and then we'll see how that goes with the coaches. They'll pick who's traveling and who's not. But me personally, I feel like everybody in there has the opportunity to play.
For Buckshot, I know you probably looked at a lot of video in the off season. For your game in particular, have you addressed any issues or areas that you feel like you need to improve on this year? Any in particular?
Yeah, got to work on my deep ball and just, you know, giving my receivers a chance to make a play on the ball. I know sometimes last season I tend to throw a ball out of bounds on the deep ball, or, you know, not in the range for a receiver to make a play on the ball. So just working on that, and then, you know, more of my leadership, being a leader on the field and off the field, getting with my guys and making sure they know everything and all the situations that we could possibly be in game time situations and stuff like that, and making sure, like, breaking down the film and knowing just specific assignments for each person. Just if they have, like, a question for me, I'll be able to, you know, just break it down for them and explain to them, like, what they should be doing and when they should be doing it, stuff like that.